Alright, we're going to talk about creating color palettes based on either images or swatches that we have created. So as you can see, I have three groups right here. I have a group of swatches. All they are simple square shapes, rectangular shapes with no stroke. If I select one of them, you will see that my fill color has a specific color and my stroke, which is the frame icon, has a selection of none. Then right here I have the image. It's the logo for the Football Club Barcelona. And then here I have a gradient. Okay, so we're gonna try to make swatches out of this guys right here. And the very first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my swatches palette. If your swatches palette cannot be found in your palettes window, what you have to do is go to Windows, Swatches, and there it is. Okay, so creating a group of color swatches, what we would call a color palette, all we have to do is select using the direct selection tool. Shortcut is A. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go to the bottom of our swatches palette and we're going to click under new color group. The new color group window gives us the option to name it. I'm going to call this one color swatches example 1, and we're going to have selected artwork, convert process to global, and include swatches for tints, and I'm going to hit OK. And you will notice that what Illustrator has done, it has created a group with all the color swatches that were selected. Okay, now the second example would be this piece of artwork. If I select this piece of artwork, right, and I go to create color group, and I call this one FC Barcelona logo, and I click on OK, you will notice that nothing has been created. Let me delete this, and even if I select swatches, and hit OK, nothing will be created. The reason why is because this is an image, okay, and Illustrator does not recognize this as a group of swatches. So what we have to do is we have to select all the colors one by one with the eyedropper tool. The shortcut is the letter I. So we have the ability to sample our colors in this image and apply them to the squares. I'm going to select A, and then I'm going to select the I for eyedropper, and because I have my fill color selected, if I click on this yellow, now this small square right here will be selected with that color. Again, A for direct selection tool, I'm going to select this red square, and I'm going to select this other yellow. Again, A, immediately hit I, and I'm going to select this red. Just to double check, I'm going to select this other red, and my suspicions were confirmed. They're the same color. A again, I'm going to select this swatch right here, and I'm going to sample with the letter I this color. A again, I for eyedropper, A again, select the next square, I for eyedropper, select the next color, and my last two colors are going to be black, I for eyedropper, A, and I'm going to select the last swatch, I for eyedropper, and select the white. Now that I have all the colors sampled, I'm going to select all the swatches, and I'm going to go to the new color group. I'm going to call this one again FC Barcelona logo, and I'm going to hit OK. And you will notice that Illustrator has created a palette based on the sample colors from the FC Barcelona logo. Our last example is a swatch that has a gradient in it. Now if I open the gradient tool after I've selected this square with the color gradient, you will notice that my gradient is made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. The one thing that the color swatches new color group button cannot do is create gradients. Okay, so everything that you create when you create a new color group will be swatches. However, Illustrator has this great ability to understand what colors make up this gradient. So using the letter A, if I select my rectangle with the gradient in it, I'm going to go to the new color group. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to call this gradient sample colors 1. And as soon as I hit OK, you will notice that Illustrator has created a palette based on the colors from the swatch. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if I go to my gradient, they're the same colors that create this gradient. And this is how we use sampling to create color swatches in Illustrator.